Hello, Tim from Fairplay now on the 1st of September 2021, and yeah, 3 videos for you today. This being the third one, of course. Before I get into what I want to talk about, I'd just like to know what's going on about this Australian trucker thing that was supposed to be going on yesterday on the 31st of August. And if you remember, they were talking about the huge blockade all the Aussie trucky guys were going to do to sort of bring the country to a standstill, and I haven't really heard anything about that, and I'm pretty sure Australia are 12 hours ahead of us as well, so definitely should have heard something by now. Obviously I haven't heard anything about it on the mainstream media, but I haven't really heard anything about it from alternative media either. So if anyone knows more than me, and especially if you're in Oz and you can tell me a bit more about that, or give me a link explaining a bit more about the current situation on that, I'd be very interested. Anyway, let's just get into the sort of meat and potatoes of this video, which, well, you might recall a few videos ago I was talking about the principle of anarchy and how it might not be quite as bad a thing as what people kind of talk about or make out. And I think it is up to us people to come up with new solutions for the problem that we are sort of currently looking at, and to combat this horrible great reset thing that the powers that shouldn't be are talking about. And I'm already seeing little signs of this, and it's just so amazing, kind of the way people think out of the box and think their way around the problem. Just one tiny little example. In France, of course, they've got the pass sanitaire, the V-pass thing, and it's really bad there. You can't go to bars, restaurants, or anything without one of these things. But apparently the French are boycotting those places to quite a large extent, and in actual fact they are literally setting up on the street outside these places and having picnics. And all the way down these streets, they're just sitting there on their blankets, having a nice bit of wine, nice bit of food, just right in front of these bars and restaurants. And what a wonderful way of just kind of working around a problem, and really in their faces as well, in a really kind of obvious, in your face sort of way. And I just think as time goes on and the powers that shouldn't be introduce more and more of this stupidity, we're just going to think up really clever, innovative solutions like that. And I think it's really the way forward, and if we kind of really carry it through, we could end up with a much better society as well. And I'm clearly not the only person thinking this, because I saw a video which I've got down here, I'm looking down here, by Russell Brand. It's called How the System Plans to Keep You Poor and How to Fight Back. And as he says right at the start of his video, he kind of goes on about how, new solutions are going to be required, and we need to be looking at solutions now rather than just talking about the problem endlessly. We know what the problem is, we just need to start thinking of ways around it. And he, in this video, he has a kind of conversation with a guy called Douglas Rushkoff, and they're talking about a principle of anarcho-syndicalism. Anarcho-syndicalism, which apparently is a concept of, basically ways in which anarchy can be made to work. A very, very interesting concept, and it's really just all about bringing everything back to a sort of a localized level where people are just dealing with other businesses and sort of what have you in the local area, rather than doing everything on a sort of global or even a national scale. But they describe it in a lot more sort of detail, in just generally a lot better than what I could. So it's a YouTube video, so I'll be able to leave a link to it in both the description box and the comment section below here, so you can go and watch that. But yeah, it's quite a heartening, uplifting video to watch, so I highly recommend it. And on that vein, I'll leave you with a thought, and I'm not sure where I saw this thought from. I think it might have been from one of my subscribers who left a comment, so if that was you, thank you very much. But this is absolutely fantastic. When you support big businesses, you're paying for the CEO's third holiday home, or his yacht, or his fourth Bentley or Ferrari. But if you sort of use local businesses, local small businesses, you're paying for one of their children's music lessons, or one of their sort of football sort of trips to see their favourite football team, or for their Christmas presents, and all the other things that local families around you need. And what a beautiful thought that is. Yeah, by going local, it's not just benefiting a local business, you're putting money into the pockets of local families, rather than these ultra rich people who have already got insane amounts of money anyway. So I'll leave you with that lovely thought. Tim from Fair Play now. Thanks for watching.